Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Crash Talk.
Crash Talk.
With
Talk.
Yamel Cam. With me always is Jared, ladies and gentlemen.
This guy.
This freaking guy.
Back for more.
Back for more.
Crash
back from the
Talk,
dead.
Let's go,
Talking
fools.
Crash. So what's up, dude?
The live wires are revved up. Let's go, fools. Capital letters. It takes an extra half second to push that caps lock button.
Yeah, it does. So he
he's
cares.
on fire.
Yeah. He said, let's go, fools. Let's go, fools. That's how I read it, because the caps. Let's go, fools.
So much craziness.
Talk to me. What do we
going
got?
on. Just so much craziness.
What does that mean?
Well, first, so we were waiting to see how they were going to try and discredit Grush. It's not a crash talk if I don't bring up some of the highlights in the news lately because around this whole UFO nonsense that's going on.
Yeah.
Grush came out there. He's out there for months with this story of retrieval programs, all this good stuff. Nothing said. No one's come after him. No one's trying to discredit him. They let him go and do this hearing. As soon as he's done, somehow his
Discredit
classified
City.
medical records get leaked where he had PTSD and depression.
Oh, yeah, he's a mess.
Oh, no. How could we trust a word? He said, how gross, first of all, to do that to somebody.
Yeah, it sucks. That's what the government's been doing
That's so gross.
since the beginning of time.
Nonsense, right? So that's like their way of trying to be like, well, how do you know he's stable mind?
How can you trust? Yeah.
But we let him have the highest security clearance possible.
Yeah.
And while he was doing all of this at one of the highest positions, paid as a colonel.
But now looking back, guys.
Yeah, like what were we thinking?
Yeah, we're the ones
judgment's
that fall.
yeah.
Correct.
If anything, it makes me believe him more.
I love the matching fits. Thank you. Are we Oh, your hat and my shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great.
Yeah.
So
Yay.
that's
Hi,
funny.
guys. Team Zaraga, Jessica Brittany, what up?
Yeah, welcome.
Aliens.
So that's funny. So that they're trying to discredit him that way. They're just starting to say maybe his. Anyway, I don't even want to.
That's
give
why.
anymore.
Yeah. Don't.
Yeah.
That's why when we say there's like no benefit to coming out. Oh, well,
Right.
they get a book deal, whatever.
Which none of them
Not.
write. The
yeah.
real ones don't.
Not worth it.
Yeah.
Not. Yeah. You get screwed.
There's nothing to gain
There's
here.
downsides. It's
Bob
look
Lazar.
at Snowden, bro. Best example.
I know, poor guy.
Yeah, we're like, yeah. He's like, guys,
man.
I need the American people to.
He did
to know
everything
this."
wrong. He really did. Even Assange, like, didn't he just host a site where you could put things? And so, how about the person that did it? You can charge them with treason if they had a clearance, they stole documents and put them, out in the public. Yes, right.
Yeah.
That guy signed a thing. I'm not going to, disclose.
Same thing.
This
An
guy just had a
NDA.
website where he's like, if you guys have some stuff that the people need to see, you can post it here. And he's
Yeah.
been on the run for how many? 100 years? Isn't he like 150 years old, Assange? Every time I see
Julian
him.
Assange. No, he's only like 97.
Yeah, exactly. He's been on the run like his entire life too.
Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah, and then as far as I know, but anyway,
The
so
fifth
there's no
estate.
benefit here. They give these protections. There's no retaliation, but somehow your medical records that only these people have access to are going to get leaked.
Yeah.
It's just nonsense. So that sucks for him. But
Yeah.
I'm not any of the other things that have been said about him. I'm not even going to say because it's more just nonsense, and it just makes me believe him even more.
Super anti-Semitic.
Could you imagine? That's how they come after him.
Yeah, right. Weird.
Yeah, they said
Yeah.
he said it. He's like I know of the campaign that they're going to use against me, and it's really disturbing and unfortunate.
What were his predictions?
I'm pretty sure he knew this was coming.
He
So
said
that's why they got ahead of
anti-Semitism?
it. No, the medical records. But other than that, so something else going crazy right now. So Peru, home of the Nazca lines, those cool geoglyphs that nobody
Yeah.
can see from the ground. You have to be
You don't
way
gotta
up.
explain. Everybody knows what a Nazca line.
Yeah, you
is.
got to be like 10,000 feet up to see these things. The cool, like the spider and those cool
Animals.
Yeah,
and
geoglyphs. Okay.
geoglyphs.
Well, anyway, in Peru, they used them in the Indiana Jones Crystal Skull movie. It was one of the clues to how to find the Crystal Skull. It was,
So you know it's good.
yeah, the glyphs. It's the glyphs
You
can only
know
see
they're
from
dope.
the heavens or some cryptic thing like that. And Indiana Jones figures out, the Nazca lines. Let's go to Peru. Anyway, home of the Nazca lines in Peru. Right now, there is a tribe that is being attacked by aliens
The Nazca
on the
Lions.
nightly.
Wait, what?
Yeah. It's legit. The military's there. Police are there. They're in gunfights with them almost every night. They're taking pictures of it. It's hard to get at these things on camera, but there are a few photos.
Aren't we sure that aliens would just be able to, like we said, hit one button and just wipe everybody
So
out?
they're there for some reason. The way it started is a girl running through the woods, all beat up,
Was this a movie?
lacerations, right? It sounds like it. Comes back, says, they tried to take me. What tried to take you? The face peelers. The pelecadas. They have these legends of these cryptids down there that try and peel your face off because this happens down there. They'll find people with their faces peeled off.
They call them the what?
The pelecadas. The pelecadas. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And so that's what they assumed at first. It must be this monster that's plagued this area of Peru for centuries.
100 years.
The face peelers. So the villagers get the guns, the tribal leader gathers the people together, and they go on a hunt to kill these things. Then they find them, and they're not the face peelers, unless maybe this is what they were the whole time. They're 7-foot tall alien beings wearing silver armor that have discs on their feet that can run and fly, like Star-Lord, basically. Star-Lord and Doctor Strange and Infinity War. It's pretty much that. They can run and float, and when you shoot them, it'll knock them down, but it doesn't hurt them. They can get right back up, and then they can fade into camouflage, where you can still see their outline, just like Predator, and then they can run off and disappear.
Someone just watched a movie.
No, they've been facing this for days. I actually have videos about this. The first video is a couple blurry pictures of what these guys are. They're trying to capture them on
Blurry
on
pictures,
video.
the best of evidence, as everyone knows.
And they say they emit their own light. It's almost impossible to get these things on camera, but you can kind of make out a large head with big black eyes. There's a video of one on a roof in camouflage, so you can see like the body outline, but it's just tree. He's tree colored, but it's a body.
Yeah.
It's creepy, dude.
So they emit their own light?
Yeah.
And they admit their own light?
Yes, they admit it.
They're like, guys,
It's mine.
bright. It's me.
They
I'm
have
the bright light. I'm the source.
The story's insane, dude. They have orbs that fly around with them, and they think that maybe it's like a droid almost, like it's there to help them see other things, and it can give them light if they need it, or if it's like a camera, almost
a
a
machine, you're
monitoring.
saying. You said droid like it's fucking Star Wars.
Yeah, that's what it's because the little droids that they would send out to go see things, or
I
even from
get it.
Ready Player One, where you could send out your thing as a camera to see.
Yeah, I don't remember that shit.
Yeah, so do 24 seconds on this one. This will give you an idea of what's happening here. Hello, guys. I think it's this guy's voice.
This is Callan from Slaptime.
The face peelers.
Davo shared an interesting photograph and update
close.
about what's happening in the area, and it seems that
The
the
face
sightings are not
peelers.
slowing down.
And no,
This
has
is
been
the
going on for
latest photograph
days.
that allegedly
The
depicts the
military had to come
mysterious
in.
entities that have been encountered
Think about
by
what's
the
happening.
locals.
Look at this picture.
The man said
This is
that
the
the reason
clearest
the
picture they
entity's
said they
legs
could get
appear
of
to be
one.
giving off
Wait.
light
Oh,
is
this
because
is a drawing.
It looks like a painting from a 90s episode of
Unsolved Mysteries, 100%.
That's what it looks like to me.
So that's what it is?
Well, no, I don't know where this guy's presumed to have gotten this photo from.
It's not a photo.
This
first of all.
right, but he just said it is. But the actual photos I've seen on other news sources.
It's a photo in the sense that it's paint
He says on this
canvas.
that this guy's claiming this is truly what they're fighting, though. They're
Okay,
silver.
but nobody's claiming that somebody.
Yes, they
clicked
are.
this.
In this video, they are. I don't believe that's a picture.
Okay.
They're saying it is in
Let's
this
get a
video.
little serious here.
But there are real pictures in this video. This does not look like a picture to me.
No, it looks like
Yeah.
Unsolved Mysteries.
It does, like a painting.
It's like a painting recreation.
Mm-hmm. But that's what they look like. Big,
Bob, one
big
of our
black
producers
eyes.
at the studio, came up with a mock-up of what the alien might have looked like.
Right, that's what I thought it was.
And
But then
this
the
is
guy's
what
like,
the fucker came up with.
this is what one of the tribal
Update.
people posted that got a
Update.
picture of one. And that they have light that come out of their shoes and these bright discs on their feet that they can jump and fly with.
That's so silly.
because it was
Sounds
accompanied
absurd,
by
yeah.
a glowing orb,
Yeah.
something that
But
was
these people are
detailed in earlier
dying.
reports.
They're in a war every
Residents
night.
said that these entities were
I'll
either
be the
giving off
judge
light
of that.
themselves, or they were accompanied by something that was giving off bright lights.
Yeah, the next video I
The
have is the
original
actual
uploader
news
said that the
reports and stuff,
photograph
but
was
I thought
captured
this
on
was
the
fun.
9th of August.
Huh?
Look at this picture was captured on the 9th of August. He is claiming this is a photo.
These were either giving off light themselves, or they were accompanied by something that was giving off bright lights. The original uploader said that the photograph was captured on the 9th of August. One of the residents said that it's only been in the last few days that these sightings have been picked up by news outlets.
Why wouldn't they just put the
and said
photograph?
that locals have been encountering them now for several weeks.
Like Chase said, weird AF.
He said that they are extremely difficult to capture.
They've been fighting
and due
these
to the
things.
bright lights they give off, it makes it difficult to photograph them.
And this is a remote
The man then
tribe. I think
detailed
the closest
that several
area
locals
is like
took it upon themselves to take out one of these beings,
a couple
but
hours
said
by
that bullets
boat.
did nothing to
Like,
them,
they're in one of these
suggesting
areas.
that it was like they were wearing
And
armor.
Peru has a history.
The man
of this
continued
kind of
by
stuff.
saying that the lights are blinding, and even theorized that they may have been used to disorientate the locals. Mysterious lights seem to be a common theme with these sightings.
They
and
have
as of right
silver
now, it's not
armor.
entirely
These
understood
guys,
what's creating
the people that
these
see
lights.
them said, you know,
Oddly enough,
who looks like
many
they
people
look like
throughout the area
the
have
Green
reported
Goblin
witnessing
from
glowing
Spider-Man.
orbs.
That's how they look, with the big eyes,
Green Goblins?
metal suits that deflect bullets and stuff.
But they're silver.
And they
metal.
can fly. And camouflage. It sounds absurd.
Yeah.
Go to the
Crazy
next
thing.
video. It's on the notes. I don't know if you have it pulled in
Oh
there.
yeah, I don't have another video.
Grab it real quick. It's this shows the actual news reports. It shows the actual tribal leader talking to the news cameras, because eventually after a couple weeks the news came down and was like, what are you guys dealing with? Because they're fighting. Dude, there's videos of them literally gunshots going off everywhere, fighting in the forests and screaming, there's one, let's get him. And they try to capture him. They want to show people
where's all
we're
that?
not crazy on the next video.
Okay.
They're trying to show people we're not crazy. We know what we're dealing with. And then they asked for the military to come and help. And the military was like, no, it's just somebody playing tricks with you. At first.
I got that done quick, boy.
Now it's weeks.
Myself and Tim
I got that
Albrito
up there quick,
just
boy.
had
10
ourselves
minutes,
about an
37
hour-long
seconds.
conversation.
Guys, how long is this fucking guy's video? Jesus.
I don't know. I just know the 10-minute mark is kind of where we
10
want to be.
minutes.
37.
37. Agent 47.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Ataques por parte de seres desconocidos.
Sometimes truth is weirder than fiction. Agreed.
This is the village leader,
Yeah, let's look at the big one.
tribal leader of the village here.
Make it harder for me to see.
He says they're extraterrestrials, and then he's describing how they're dressed. He said he shot at them, but they don't fall down. So they just get up and then they lift off into the air. So here you see the police showed up, and then some other videos you'll see the Navy.
Yeah, eventually
He's
they
talking
did get
about how
involved.
they have like discs on the bottom of their shoes,
What?
and
Yeah.
they elevate off the ground,
They have Star-Lord boots.
and they have a
Star-Lord
red
boots.
light emanating from the bottom of these discs.
So, like-
And then here's the 15-year-old girl.
Yeah,
Go ahead and
this
play
was
that.
the girl that was
There's
attacked
the 15-year-old
originally.
girl. They're blurring her face, but there she is.
They
So
tried to
go
abduct
ahead and
her,
pause right there, Doug.
What?
So, and this is
That's how all this started. Is they tried to abduct her walking through the woods.
Yeah, I remember.
And she runs into the village and says, "This is what took me." And then so the villagers run out to fight these cryptids. Instead, they're fighting armored aliens. For weeks, this is happening. There are tons of videos on these news sources of actual shootouts going on, and you see one on the roof, and they're trying to shoot it off the roof, and that's the camouflage picture. It's absurd. So again, there's a history here in Peru of this kind of stuff going on. The video you have, it has all
Yo,
this
it's
stuff.
like midnight right now, and everybody's freaking out saying there's aliens attacking a village in Peru. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's just a tree in this video, but
Oh, this might be
just
the
like the Vegas
camouflage.
case, it's like somebody recording on a freaking Nokia flip phone.
Just like the Vegas.
and tell me what you think.
I just want to see an alien, bro. Damn, that's loud. Hey, can somebody translate in the comments? If anybody knows
They're
like
shooting at
what they're saying. Like, they're saying that's the alien. It looks like it's doing one of these.
If you get the
But
zoomed
I
in
didn't
version of it, you see it. There's a definite body
This
shape
old man has
and big ass
Yo,
eyes,
it's
and
like-
it's camouflage.
This old man has a unique capacity. His eyes are extremely profound, which means his whole life was spent in collar production.
What?
300 days.
Fucking A, dude. Just want to see some Peru aliens, my guy. Peru's.
Yeah, the video I
Joker.
had you pull up before has like all of that stuff in it.
Okay,
The guy that he's talking to in his video actually lived
this
in the
particular
area
news-
there and did all kinds of He knows the locals. He's spent time with the tribe. So that's who he's interviewing, and he's playing these news reports. So, yeah.
What? And he's
Her neck
translating.
She has a couple
Bilingual.
lacerations on her neck. You can kind of see it in this video. You see the red.
You can see the
there,
blood, yeah.
There's blood there, and there's some sort of bandaging there on her neck.
Discs on
Let me ask you something. Have you ever heard of any type of attack or wound?
Yes. We're going to get into that in a minute. But I also heard sometimes they encounter them wearing dark cloaks with hoods, and they attack at night.
It's absurd.
And they're trying to,
think about how insane this is. These are third world problems right here.
No, these are just insane.
Fighting aliens for weeks.
I don't know, dude. Seems a little fish to me.
Well, they're making it up.
Seems a little fish.
Yeah, like what do they gain by faking this? And this is, like I said, for weeks. The military's even there.
Peru hasn't been on the map in a hot minute, dude.
Yeah, I guess.
Trying to get Peru back on the map.
I was trying to think what could, and some people think that this is military, that there's a military operation. That
there you go.
With all of with all of the stuff in the news, the first they kind of do soft disclosure, then they let the trials happen or the congressional hearings happen. Now there's an attack. Now these things are dangerous. Now we need to protect ourselves. If these can attack in Peru, they can attack you here in New York or LA. We need more money for the military. That's what people are. They're turning it into a psyop. Whether that's true, if that's true, then we have sick technology. We've got camouflage suits and discs, floating boots, and we can make ourselves look 7 feet tall and bulletproof.
I believe we have it.
Yeah, probably since the 70s.
Yeah, right.
Like, that's old school shit. Like they had to pull that stuff out of the broom closet to do this. They're like, oh yeah, the camouflage suits.
Yeah, it's like we have those G.I. Joe suits.
That's what it is.
Yeah, and they're like, let's pull out the old school.
You seen those videos?
1970s.
Remember, they were making those in the early 2000s, and you could buy them in China.
I remember during that congressional hearing, the Hammer Industries showed off some of their prototypes.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like they were.
I'm talking about legit. You could buy them. They were selling those blankets that would reflect light behind you.
Hold on. Do your impression of them though.
Of who?
Of the suits.
What suits?
What suits? The only suits we're talking about.
Do my impression of a camouflage suit. How would I do that?
I don't know. This is what you did. So
no, I was saying a blanket. They would move the blanket around themselves, and they would be invisible. That's what I'm doing, is holding up a blanket. This is me, the video that if you pull it up, that's what he does. He has the blanket and he shows you, and they were selling them. You could buy them in China and Japan.
It's a cloak of levitation.
It was straight out of Harry Potter.
Cloak of, what is that called?
Invisibility. Yeah.
But is that what it's called?
Yeah, cloak of invisibility. Invisibility cloak. Invisible.
I feel like it was.
No, that's what it is.
A little more unique.
No. But it was just technology. They were able to reflect light and everything that's in front of you, behind you, and around you. They were selling it. I'm telling you, dude. This was in the early 2000s.
They were selling the cloak of levitation.
Of invisibility, yeah. And the military claimed to have those in the 70s, which is why I said that. This stuff is old.
Wait, what are floating boots?
Yeah, good question.
Boots that float.
Yeah, picture Star-Lord.
Picture this.
No, because his have like flames coming out. Like this is just... Yeah, a shoe that flies. So in their news report, if you were listening, the tribal leader says that there are red discs on their shoes that allow them to hover, and they can fly off whenever they want. They can just camouflage and then just fly away.
That's dope.
That's really cool.
I'd like that.
Yeah.
Hey, government, hook me up, dude.
But they're trying to take people, which is scary. So is it a psyop? Is it all just a big lie to somehow get us to fear aliens? Of course, Stephen Greer immediately was like, psyop, aliens aren't dangerous, they would never do this. What's the what do they have? Yeah, what point for them to wear armor?
Why are they gonna melee battle Peruvians? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're literally doing that. It makes no sense. It sounds like a human thing to do.
Very human.
Using technology that would be perceived as
like,
alien.
all right, we got this shit. We got to pretend to be aliens.
Mm-hmm.
So we got this armor.
Yeah.
Let's go fight. Yeah. And everyone's behind them. Yeah. Like, all right, let's go to New York.
Yeah. We'll get fucked up in New York.
I don't know if we're going to do okay over there. We're going to Chicago.
Like maybe more remote, something like where we're the only big scary things around, like a village in
Who wants to go
South America?
to Antarctica?
Again, we need a population of people to
this needs
scare.
people
We
to
gotta,
be-
and we need the
people to do
news to
it.
be able to get there and film this. This is a psyop. We're trying to
Northern Ireland.
Yeah, but they fight. I mean, I don't want to get punched.
Yeah, they're scary.
Like these bulletproof things, it still hurts if someone hits you.
Yeah, it still knocks us on our ass.
Yeah. Where do they have like sticks and stuff? Like, they'll just throw like a stick at you.
Yeah.
But we'll scare the shit out of them. Oh, where's that place that has the face peelers?
Oh yeah, I said New York.
Yeah, let's go there. New York.
Yeah, that's what we decided. Yeah.
Oh, I was watching Community the other day, and this guy,
The what?
The Community, the show Community,
Yeah.
and he was giving this speech about all these things he wished he could do, and he goes, "I
Who
wish
was
I
it?
could." I can't remember the actor's name.
Joe
It wasn't one of
Mateo?
the. No, it was one of these cameos. Great actor. I just don't remember his name.
Luis Guzman.
And he goes, he's like, I could, travel through, and have my own adventures, fight side by side with Jack the Ripper.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that show? Why is it so good?
Oh, it's the most brilliant show there is. Yeah. Fight side by side with Jack the Ripper. It was this episode.
Brilliant.
Dude, the episode premise is brilliant. It's the dean comes in and tells the main character, you're not
Jeff.
going to get, Jeff, you're not going to get credit for this fake class called Conspiracy Theories 101, hosted by Professor Professorson.
Yeah.
Nice
Hi, Professor
try.
Professorson, yeah.
And he's like, no, I swear it's a real class. He goes, okay, take me to his office.
Yeah.
So they go and he opens it and it's a broom closet. And he goes,
Yeah.
I swear, no, this was my professor's office. I've been meeting with him for a year.
Oh, that's so
and then
funny.
some guy goes, and unlocks the door behind them. And he's like, hello, were you looking for me? And it's actually a name tag, Professor Professorson.
It's the guy from
That's what
the
I'm
Martin
thinking of.
Scorsese movies. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Him. He's
Yeah.
the one who says it. Fight side by side with Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
So anyway,
He's also the bad guy in Pineapple Express. That's the guy, right?
I don't
He's one of the
remember that.
hitmen, the like Italian-looking hitman.
Yeah, I don't remember if he's in
He's
that.
Michael,
though.
he's the brother
He's just so funny.
in the wheelchair in Goodfellas.
He's in a lot of stuff. Like he's recognizable. But anyway, it's just really funny. He is Professor Professorson.
The
but then
Departed, Leo
when he walks
DiCaprio and
away,
him. He's
Jeff's
his
like,
cousin.
I made this class up. I've never actually seen him before. Like it really was a
Oh,
ruse.
that's I
and
remember
so
that.
that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
adventure they go on is just to figure out who is this guy who happened to like
Genius.
how is that even possible that he knew I was it's pretty good. So genius show. Every episode's perfect.
You don't remember him in Pineapple Express?
No, I don't remember Pineapple Express that much.
So there's two hitmen.
Yeah.
One is Craig Robinson.
Yeah, of
Take
course.
your
Yeah,
panties off.
I remember him.
And the other is that guy. So we tried to apprehend the two suspects.
Yeah. That's right.
and, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Unfortunate
I could see
events
him in that.
occurred. Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like one
Greasy,
of those guys.
like black hair.
Yeah,
Yeah, facial hair. Yeah. Anyway, he's fucking great.
yeah,
That's why Martin Scorsese uses him in all his movies.
yeah. He's really good in this. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Fight side by
See any
side.
good movies lately?
Jack the Ripper. No, there's nothing good out there, man.
You saw The Flash?
Last thing, yeah, I liked that. But anytime I ever bring up a movie, you don't like it anyway. But yeah, I saw that Guardians 3, and those are the one I'm waiting for, like Loki to come out. I'm excited about that. But yeah, no good movie releases.
So let
lately.
me ask you this:
Yeah.
any Marvel fatigue?
No, not enough. Remember, we
Really?
went through like 6 shows and movies being released in a year
Exactly,
to nothing. Now we've gotten 2 in the past 2 years. There's nothing. So yeah, there's no fatigue there. It's come on, like I want to know what's next in the stories I care about. Like
So
they're laying all this groundwork for stuff I don't care. I want to know like I'm still in the Loki story like and the Kang story, and I want to know more there. Guardians
Kang is
didn't touch
as far
anything.
as I'm concerned, Kang the Conqueror is dead.
Guardian
so-
was in its own world, so there's no crossover with anything else. It was just its own film. So
Yeah.
I want to know more about the main timeline that now.
You think
and the
Adam
new
Warlock's
multiverse?
gonna be in a bunch of movies now?
He's part of the team. If Guardians
He's part
continues,
of the Guardians, but
yeah.
you just said they're not gonna be like their own thing.
No, just the movie was. It didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't give me answers to where are we now. Post Endgame, after the TV. Now we
Post
know
Malone.
there's all these multiverses. They were allowed to happen because of the end of Loki,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They kill him, and now we got to see, literally at the end of the movie, you see now there's this big mesh, and that's the Fox world, and that's all this other stuff is now there.
So let's talk
Deadpool's
about that.
Going to cut it up.
Yeah, so Deadpool's going to kill the Marvel Universe or the Fox Marvel Universe?
Which only exists because they killed He Who Remains at the end of time. Even though it happened
Opened
before,
up all
it
these
still
branch
works. Yeah,
timelines.
exactly.
Well, because, the X-Men universe, all that stuff that we saw, those could have been clipped, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Those could have been pruned to high heaven, baby.
They were until this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now
Now it's all there.
it's all bad.
All that stuff. The Daredevil movie,
McKellen,
Elektra.
Which
all
they
the stuff
said
we
are
don't
going to make
like.
appearances in
There you go.
DP3.
All the stuff that everybody hates. Blade should show up. Oh, that'd be so great.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
It'd be cool to see Blade fight Deadpool sword to sword.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
And they're both like inhuman regeneration.
Be cool.
I really want to see him fight. Dude, I'm a little disappointed with the Wolverine suit, man.
It's a yellow and blue suit. They made it look as cool as they could.
My biggest problem is the fact that Howard Stern, what's his name? That Hugh Jackman has like skin disease. That's my biggest concern.
What does that mean?
They had to give it long sleeves. You know how he has the short sleeves? And
Yeah.
his big buff hairy arms.
Mm-hmm.
They gave him a long sleeve because he's sensitive to the sun. I go, oh no, I can't be out in the sun too long. In
I wasn't bothered by that much.
Clearly.
It's just, it's a yellow and blue suit. They made it look like a tactical Deadpool looking suit. So at least they both kind of have a similar look.
Is really what we wear? What would you prefer? Yellow and blue spandex?
It's awful. Yellow and blue is a terrible suit color. Like I would never choose that.
I don't know. Wolverine looks so dope in the comics.
I was watching this scene from Robot Chicken where Robin happens to stumble on all of Batman's weaknesses of all the other Justice League.
Yeah.
And then the Robin folder. And he's like, wait, I want to see mine. He's like, no, let's just go to lunch. And he's like, well, no, I want to know. What would you do if I turned evil? Like, how would you stop me? And he just slaps him across the face. And he goes, something like that.
Yeah, that's great. I never got into Robot Chicken, really.
Yeah, it's funny. It's just...
I can imagine.
Yeah, making fun of all this fun pop culture stuff.
A lot of Star Wars, all that He-Man, all that stuff.
Yeah, they redo all that, all those shows and movies.
And it's like Family Guy. And it's Seth Green who runs it, who's in Family Guy.
The Batman stuff is really funny. Anytime they have Batman show up, they have this recurring thing where Bane will come in and behind him and break his back. Yeah, over and over and over.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
And every time he just heals, he'll be like, "They said it couldn't be done, but I did it. I focused and then shows up.
I focused. I showed my resiliency. Yeah, that's funny. So I like. Yeah, I've never really gotten to Robot Chicken, but I like that kind of making fun of the pop culture stuff. Dude, speaking of pop culture, you know what we need to do?
What?
It wouldn't be easy.
Okay.
But I think we need to, for Patreon exclusive, do a watch of Suicide Squad, the first one, the horrible one.
Yeah, movies.
There's so much I want to explain to you. There's so
difficult.
much bad about it.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy whatever it is we watch.
You've already enjoyed it.
Yeah, I don't want to be told how bad it is.
We got to watch the extended cut with the I'm an idea.
Yeah.
It's like the Joker scenes.
I know, but the stuff that you hate, it doesn't bother me.
You can't just say you're an
I
idea.
don't want you to ruin it.
You can't just say you're an idea. I'm an idea.
He said that?
He says that.
Yeah, no, that's from something.
It's from The Dark Fucking Night, basically.
Yeah, I need to become an idea.
Yeah.
That's right.
Something that isn't flesh and blood and can't be killed.
Yeah, which is true. And in the Gotham show, I like how the Joker's a different person all the time. That was cool. They kind of explained why he can last forever.
Idea.
Yeah.
But
he's not just that one psycho.
Yeah, which is cool. So there's a comic. I think I mentioned this before to you. There's a comic where Batman sits on the throne of destiny or something.
Okay.
I forget what it's called. It's something like that. And he can ask any question he wants and he'll get a legit answer.
Mm-hmm.
Like from the gods, right?
Right.
And he asks, what's the real identity of the Joker?
Yeah.
and the chair tells him, what do you think it tells him?
I remember this because I heard about this when it happened, but I can't remember his name. It's like George something. It was some random name, and I think the backstory was it was like the original guy who killed his parents, right?
No.
Oh, then who is it?
It's so Arthur Fleck is the one that's like the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix is sort of based on, and that's the one from the Alan Moore comic.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Yeah.
The Killing Joke. But no, his answer is there's actually 3 Jokers.
Oh, that's cool. No, I swear there was a name though. Who am I thinking of? Oh no, maybe it was the reveal of who killed his parents. That was like a big thing.
No, Joe Chill killed his parents in Crime Alley. Like everybody know that. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what am I thinking of?
I don't know.
They did reveal the Joker's identity.
You're thinking of like Batman '89. I don't know.
No, it was the Joker's identity. But so was any of the names like someone special, or it was just 3 random names?
It's 3 different people was the cool part.
Yeah, but none of them was a standout.
Not
like
one
with
of
the
it's not
backstory.
Like one of them's Jason Todd.
Something like that.
One of them's Barbara Gordon. Yeah,
Right,
No,
yeah.
No, there's 3 Jokers.
Okay.
Which one, motherfucker? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's sick about it. But
So that kind of goes with what the Gotham City show was doing.
Gotham, yeah. The show that promised they would never include Batman and then had him in like the second
You
episode.
had to have him, yeah. You get to see his whole journey. He goes to the Pool of Destiny and gets trained by Al Gould and the whole
Pool
thing.
of Destiny. What is
Yeah.
that called? The tub of your future.
But he does. He goes through all of that.
Yeah, what's that
and
called, though?
At the end,
It's
he even dresses up in a black suit and fights crime by the end of the
Pit
show.
of Zolaris. I'm so close here.
Yeah,
Come on.
Lazarus.
The Lazarus Pit. Yeah.
Yeah, but you had the whole. You
I
have
had
his whole
everything.
backstories in it. Yeah, it became a Batman show. It was like 7 seasons.
Yeah,
They
no,
had to do
I
something.
saw one clip where the Penguin is hosting a. It looked just like so absurd. This show.
Yeah.
The Penguin is hosting a. What's that called? Yeah. I guess I don't say that, but
Yeah.
they're like 1,000 another lap. Can I hear
auction?
2,000? Yeah, he's hosting an auction.
Okay.
And he's hosting an auction, and there's like some lady, and she's like, "I'll bet 2,000 on the mask that probably has something to do with the plot." And he's like, 300,000, and she's like 350,000. She's like, "Will you let some other people have fun, Mr. Wayne?" He's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, character. That's probably a bad guy."
This little kid was there.
Yeah, but he's
Oh,
like
that's funny.
a little older,
Yeah.
like 17.
Catwoman was good in it. The girl that they had for Catwoman through the whole show was really good. I don't know who she is, but she was really good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She was in like the
made
first
show.
episode.
Yeah.
She was good.
She saw his parents get killed.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
she like lived in her little like
Yeah,
shitty
she was a little
apartment. Yeah.
thief. Yeah, it was cool.
That was cool. But yeah, I don't know. Marvel fatigue, little bit on my end, cause dude, like I
Just no
see
stuff.
like the Secret Invasion. I'm like I haven't even caught up on that. I'm just like, there's 2 reasons I haven't caught up on that though, as you know. But one of them is I'm trying to watch it exclusively for their Patreon. And the other one is it just doesn't look that interesting.
Is it important to the overall show? We don't know, honestly, because there's no connective tissue at all yet. There's nothing that's come out that's been like part of the major story other than the Kang drop that we got from Ant-Man. That's why I'm not saying there's no fatigue for me. I'm like, what's going on? Like, let's see something connect. Like, it's all been new characters on their own
that's
adventures.
the fucking problem.
Yeah.
It's like they're going backwards. They started with Iron Man and Thor and Cap, right? And who am I missing? Whoever. And then they made the Avengers. And then they built Guardians, Black Panther. Then they had Infinity War. Then they had Endgame. And now they're like, oh, Miss Marvel's over there.
Well, they could have made it good. They could have like from Loki just kept going. Like let's stay with that story.
Well,
so now there's all these multiverses.
Quantumania and shit, right?
It didn't connect anything. Like we're still nothing that happened in Loki. We haven't seen the results of that in anything. We know that Kang makes it to the end of time. No matter what, he's going to end up as he who remains. That's going to happen again. So the journey for him to get there. So far, we've seen one Kang get killed. in one battle on one universe. So and then we saw there's a council of them. But we don't know what's
How
going,
weak
what's
was
going on
that,
with that,
dude?
What's going to happen with that? We
And
don't know.
the way they all landed differently. It was so silly. And one's like a lizard man. I don't know. I'm just like,
Yeah, but that was like very low key.
the last good movie other than Endgame, right? The only good product I think Marvel's put out has been No Way Home.
Yeah, all those are good. All the Spider-Man are good.
Yeah,
Well, the
but
Guardians movie was really good. It's like it's right up
I
there.
need to watch it again, man, because I didn't love it. But I think
No, it's
for a
really-
few very specific reasons. One, like I told you, they didn't get rid of who I wanted them to get rid of.
Yeah, but so what?
Yeah,
You
that
don't need to kill off characters just to do it. Like there has to be like a good reason for it. Like Iron
there's
Man
good
finally
reason.
dying,
Yes, exactly.
and Cap finally.
Let me tell you
hanging
this.
It up.
Let me tell you this. If at the end of Endgame, Cap was cool, he's like, "All right, guys, well done." Handshakes all around, and Tony was like, "Yeah, no, good times. You could shake Cap's hand. I'm not one for shaking. I don't like being handed things."
Yeah,
Then that's how the movie ends. He'd be like, "Garbage."
yeah, but that
The
doesn't.
fact that
change
they
Guardians.
died made those
Yeah.
movies fucking spectacular. Or the fact that one died and one's back in time, whatever.
I know, but you don't have to kill somebody.
Dude, and they teased it with Rocket. Then they teased it.
I didn't
with
see anybody dying in this movie.
Quill.
We only
Really?
it's only. I mean, we haven't had that many appearances. We don't. People love these characters, and they haven't really had a full journey yet. So I don't know. We saw a full
hasn't had a
journey
full
from
journey?
Iron Man. Like we saw his whole.
Who hasn't had a
journey.
full journey?
Any of the Guardians?
I disagree, sir.
Yeah, no. We've got a whole hanging Chad for Gamora and Star-Lord's relationship and what's going to happen there. We have a whole new team of Guardians
How is
going
that a
into the
hanging
third
Chad?
one. Well, we got something's there. He still has the feelings for her. She doesn't even know who he is.
To use the term "hanging Chad" is so odd.
Isn't that funny? Because that was a big deal for a long time if you're a little bit older.
2000s.
Yeah.
2000.
Yeah. Back before they could do it all digitally. But
Yeah.
it's true. It's just a lot left unfinished.
How good
with
was that
team?
fucking spacey movie, dude? About that. About hanging Chads. About the vote.
Oh
about
yeah, I know. That's such a
the
good
election.
one.
How good is that? And how good is that one with Palin and
Yeah.
the same one? No, that's a different one. Yeah. So you got that fucking spacey one, which is the bee's knees, right?
Yeah.
And then you have that
It's like
one.
all-star cast movies like that are fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the Woody Harrelson one. Or no, the Woody Harrelson one was the one with what's his face, perfect as dude. I can't.
What a
think of
wild
shit's name.
time.
Sarah Palin was what's her name, and she was great.
Yeah, I guess politics have always kind of been
Insane.
like wild
Fucking
since
insane.
then. Because I don't remember it being like that in the 90s. It was
Bill
kind
Clinton
of
getting
around,
blowies in the fucking Oval Office. Yeah, it's
No,
always
I
been
talk
pretty
about the
crazy.
election processes. I haven't seen like since that election, it seems like every election's kind of been a little wild, a little wacky.
Yeah,
It's always some weird stuff. This one,
I just
nobody
think-
even knows who's running yet.
I think the rise of
Normally
social
that's a
media
given.
has just made shit crazy.
Yeah.
Just because
Well, that-
now I could hop on and be like, "Yo, did you guys hear about?"
Well, yeah,
And like,
that's
"Oh,
made people,
shit.
not know
I
anything.
didn't know about that, but now I know, and I'm gonna tell my friends as if it's a fact. Yeah,
And
So that's been a problem.
whoever's saying that's not even a real person. Usually, it's just like a robot made it up.
I
Like
don't
that's
know
the best
about
part.
that.
No, it's true. That's like a fact. It's like huge percent. They show the farms of all the phones that just make things up and send them out.
50.
They do it like by the thousands at a time.
This man was forced to have sex.
Why do you still have this? But anyway, what about the Peru aliens? What do you think of that? You don't think we saw all these?
yeah. I just want to get to the ones because we didn't see all of them. Did we see this?
Yeah, yeah. The woman being like, "You can't park here. I've been watching you all day."
Yeah. You're
Saw
everything a man
this
could ever
one.
want.
Yeah, dude, get back in your car. I am in my car.
Yeah, that's right. But we only watched a few. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
On the night of January 26th, 2023, Alexi came home from cheer practice, and she went to bed relatively early, but she woke up shortly after from extreme pain that she was having in her lower back. She woke up her mom before 11:30, told
We
her
saw
what was
this
going
one.
Yeah,
on,
we saw
and they
this.
decided
What
that
happened?
she should go and see a doctor that night. with her kidneys. The doctor then asked if she was pregnant, and Alexi
Oh, yeah,
added
that's what it was.
After seeing
She
a
was
grizzly
bit by a
bear heading
spider.
directly towards him while hiking, this man climbed a tree in order to escape the bear.
Dude, you know how
As his
fast bears
friends
climb
filmed
trees?
from
We saw
another
this
tree,
one.
the bear begins to claw at the hiker's boots, attempting to get him down from the tree. Climbing higher in the tree in fear, the man fails to realize that bears can also climb trees. And that's
We didn't see this.
exactly what the
Yeah, we did.
grizzly does next.
Really?
Yeah.
Terrified as the bear gets closer to him, at the last second, the bear jumps down and leaves, letting the man live to see another day.
He's like, eh, whatever.
That's why your breast smells so good.
Oh, I missed it.
Wiener's the size of a Tic Tac. That's why your breast
Oh, yeah.
smells so good.
That's fucking great.
He said a your mom joke.
That's genius.
Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are pushing the federal government to release more information related to UFO sightings and other unidentified aerial phenomenon,
sent
also
this?
known as UAPs. Today, the
We
House
watched this
Oversight
on an old
Subcommittee
episode.
on National...
Yeah, tell the puppy you love him. I love him.
Weird.
Creepy.
This video went viral after these
I'd be scared that they would repeat like horrible things I've said, or like
They do
things
that,
I've said
yeah.
in bed or something.
That'd be weird too.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Why would it be in the room
whatever.
with you though?
Because that's my bird.
So you keep it in the room.
I want my bird.
Yeah.
Two elderly tourists were doing their job, but soon they started sinking in deep mud. This fisherman saw them panicking and immediately rushed to them. He moved their camera to higher ground and started pulling the old man. He tried
Camera
his hardest,
first?
but they were really
Yeah, it's
trapped
so
and it was
funny.
all in vain. He found himself
Oh.
about to sink into the mud as well, but
So
he
he
didn't
left
back
him.
down and he did something really incredible.
Dude, I just heard about this. I forgot where I heard about this, but this is so fucking true. Remember when like quicksand was a genuine fear? Did you ever have that fear of quicksand?
Not in a city outside of the Amazon, I guess.
What you talking about, Shane?
Yeah. Quicksand, yeah.
Quicksand.
Yeah, but he wasn't meaning
When
physical
everything's going
quicksand.
wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I know. Can I go? I know that.
Oh,
You
okay.
think I don't know?
But you were legitimately
sure that's
scared
what
of
he
quicksand?
means.
Is what you're saying? That was a fear of yours?
I'm not sure that what he means. What's he mean, Coach? How would you ask him? Yo, what's up? I just said the right name too. What is it?
What's up, Shane?
What's up, Shane? Shane Falco. Shane Falco's your name from the Replacements. Quicksand.
And Shane Falco looking good tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, after that
Rose
Rose
Bowl
Bowl
incident.
Yeah, we don't know. Can he close the deal?
DMCA.
We just did the whole movie. That's the whole film.
Yeah.
And Shane Falco, here's a guy that knows how to toss a football.
Yeah. And then, wait, is that a police officer playing on the field with a convict?
I've never seen anything like this,
This
Bill.
is bizarre.
Yeah.
Wait, did you hear earlier that the old team flipped over Shane Falco's truck,
They're
and then the
all
two
doing
guys who were
time.
like bouncers came in and shot at him?
That's
So
what-
they're in prison.
Yeah.
But no, I just want to do my Shane Falco. Ready?
Oh, no,
What you talking about, Shane?
Yeah.
And that's more Orlando Jones.
Yeah, yeah.
And quicksand. It's when everything on the field is just going wrong, and one thing leads to another. And I'll have the tuna, no crust. He's also Paul Walker.
Yeah.
But you lost,
There's
Dad.
no way nobody knows. Nobody knows that reference.
Yeah, no one knows what the fuck I'm saying.
Tuna, yeah, no
Oh,
crust.
the tuna, no crust. Everybody knows.
Can you imagine
the tuna
telling Vin
here.
Diesel, Vin Diesel, would you please peel the crust off of my sandwich for me when you make that?
I don't peel crust off sandwiches.
But you can't eat crust.
Yeah.
You never had your crust.
Your mother
You
never
had
told
your
you
car.
the crust is the most nutritional part.
I am Groot.
Yeah. Yeah. I am Groot, and this is Brazil.
Yeah, that's all
That's
he
all
is.
he does. Yeah. Yeah.
This is Brazil should be the new I am Groot. That's in the next. It is weird that Groot speaks in this last movie for people that haven't
I
seen
fucking
it.
love you guys, man.
Yeah.
That's basically what he says.
Pretty much.
But so the theory behind that is
Yeah.
that he's not speaking. He's saying, I am Groot. But we're hearing because we're a part of the team now.
No,
and
stop it.
hung
That's
out
not
with
what
him.
happened.
Swear to God, that's the theory.
No, he could.
No, that's what James Gunn said.
He says we are Groot in one of the films, so he's
Yes.
capable of making other sounds with his voice.
No,
I
no.
think he just
said-
speaks English
He said,
in that
I'm
moment
Groot,
instead of Groot.
and they all heard we are Groot.
Yeah, so that the same theory then?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think so.
No.
I think he speaks.
The director and writer came out and said, that
it's
we
not their film.
are just there.
It's our film. And as far as I interpret
He
it,
wrote it.
He spoke English in that moment because he's capable of speaking English.
Okay.
But he chooses to
He's
speak
not.
Groot.
He's not.
Okay.
So
but we heard him do it.
We
So,
heard him, yes.
Yeah.
Just like they hear
So
him.
I'm just saying yours is more of a stretch than mine.
No.
That he chose in that moment to speak English for the first time.
You're saying what's more of a stretch is that this character...
he can make the sounds.
I haven't finished my sentence.
I am Groot. He's capable of making sounds.
You think what's more of a stretch...
Is that... Yeah.
Can I finish my sentence?
Okay. I'll tell you.
You think what's more of a stretch is that Groot has been able to speak English this whole time
and chooses not to,
or is less? That's less of a stretch.
He can make just like if I was hanging out with people speaking Spanish all the time, and they kept saying like "por favor." At some point, even though I don't speak the language, I could say "por favor." I think just like that situation,
you're explaining my example perfectly.
So I think he's
you hang out
capable
with a
of
bunch of
speaking
people who are
English.
speaking Spanish,
Yeah.
and they say "por favor, por favor." You
So
find
one
out what
day
"por
I
favor"
say,
means.
"Por
So
favor."
somebody says "por favor," and you don't hear "por
Right.
favor." You hear "thank you."
No, I'm not saying I'm hearing and my brain is twisting it into another language.
You don't have to be like. Por
I'm saying I'm
favor.
capable
What's
of
a por
speaking
favor?
Spanish
You just hear
if I
"thank you"
want
because you
to.
know what it means, right?
No, I'm saying
Anyway,
por favor.
the director came
The
out
words.
and said at the end, because the audience has been on this journey with them, they're able to understand.
yeah,
he
that's
didn't
nonsense.
speak English. We were able to understand him
I
finally.
don't know.
Which is a very cool sentiment. I love that.
No, I don't know.
We're a part of the Guardians now. We're a part of the crew where we can hear him say,
I don't believe that anyone actually said this. And if they did, this
I
was like
love you
an
guys.
afterthought. He was like, oh, you know what would be cool to say? Is now you guys are part of the team.
No,
That's
James
why
Gunn,
you can hear
he
it.
thinks ahead.
No, come on. He can speak. He chooses to speak his language
That's
and
not
makes everyone
true,
else
though.
speak it back to him.
That's not true.
And he can understand English just fine. So in that moment, he was saying because he wanted to say it in
So
their language.
in the movie, the lore
love you
is
guys.
that he has how he speaks.
Yeah.
Is he's not always saying "I am Groot." That's what it sounds like. But once you hang out with him enough, you can hear that his vocal cords make slightly different noises.
Yeah.
To
So
where
he'd be capable
"I am
with
Groot"
practice.
is actually like, "Hey, what's on?"
Right.
But you hear "I am Groot" to the layman.
But this is a
the
group
layman
that
hears "I'm
since his birth has been around people speaking English. You don't think he'd be able to figure out how to speak it after this long, after growing up with them his whole life?
No.
Oh, well.
His vocal cords aren't able to.
I don't
form
think the
English.
audience understood that then, that's what happened. I think most people thought he was speaking English.
Fools. A lot of them.
I think that's a cool idea or theory,
It's super dope.
but I don't
It's
think
not-
that's true.
It is. It's what James Gunn said.
Okay. But nobody got it then.
It's okay.
If it needs to be explained, it's not that good.
No. It's
No, it's great.
It's good.
It's so
It is
good.
really good.
Yeah, I know.
It is good.
I know that's how you feel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I want to be part of the Guardians, right? So for me to dude, I understood Groot. I looked around the audience in the theater. I'm like, did you guys just hear "I am
Or is it
Groot"?
just me?
Or did I just hear? Yeah. Am I the only one who actually heard? I love
So
you
we
guys.
did a Marvel hour today because I guess we've been.
We did a Marvel fucking like 12 minutes. Relax.
No, we did a good Marvel hour. I think it's because we haven't done Marvel Minute in so long. We were like dying to talk about some Marvel stuff.
Yeah. Or I'm just like getting a little fatigued.
No, you wanted to talk about it. You spent a lot of time on it. Can't be fatigued with it.
No, yeah, with the shows and movies, I'm saying, yeah.
No, well, you don't even watch it, so you can't
Not
be
with the
fatigued.
concept
There's only
of
been
Marvel.
one show that's come out this entire year.
Ready? And I'm gonna ask you the Stanival stands.
One show and one movie. Yeah.
What's the movie?
Remember the Guardians came out and then Invasion came out.
And Quantumania.
Yeah, I think at the beginning of the year though, right?
That's what you're saying this year.
Yeah, so come on. We got what 6 shows the year before or something like that. It really was
Yeah,
some
so it's
absurd
something
amount.
crazy, like 3
and
shows
that
and
was
3
great.
movies, yeah.
Because we got to continue the.
But think
what's
of what
going
we
on.
got, bro. We got the Eternals. We got fucking She-Hulk and what's that other one that came out before that? Ms. Marvel.
None
rather.
of them matter. Yeah, Loki was the one that continued the story. That's the only one so far.
You can't
Then
cherry
Ant-Man.
pick what Marvel properties.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not fatigued. It's because none of them mattered. The
That
main
sucks.
story,
They should all matter. They should all
Right.
be important.
Exactly, but they're not. They're not. There's no connective tissue. We've gotten a bunch of siloed films and
Okay.
ideas and
Okay.
teams.
Okay.
So I'm not fatigued. I'm wanting to know what is happening.
So
where
ready?
are we going?
Scale of Iron Man 2 to Endgame. Where would you put Secret War Invasion?
Below Iron Man 2.
Okay, so on a scale of Suicide Squad.
Yeah, whatever the lowest is. It's their worst show. I like that they were a little more violent in it, but there's nothing in it that we needed, unless they're leading up to an actual. And
they're not.
You don't know how it ended, so I can't even have a real discussion about it with you.
I do.
Okay, so the Super Scrolls don't exist. Okay.
Shh. Oh, that's sort of dope though. Don't say anything more. I like that though. That makes me want to watch it a little bit.
Okay. So yeah, where it ended, we're like, okay, so now we have this one thing that's now changed the entire Marvel universe forever, but it has no connective tissue to anything else that's come before it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then what's going to happen now? Because it's either we're going Secret Wars full on with Super Scrolls, or we're going to go multiverse. Kang is going to somehow now take over the multiverse and start pruning realities and trying to,
even calling it pruning's week. Multiverse of Madness was decent, and that came out.
Put it all together
a little while ago. That was decent, but
yeah. But how did it connect to the main story? We don't know yet. Maybe Deadpool will help connect it.
Wanda in it. It talked about the multiverse, which is all this new fucking thing is about.
Right, but we're not. Yeah, but what's going on? Like what? And that's not even really. That doesn't even really count. I want to know more.
And I want more. What's
Fist of the North Star is better than a lot of the Marvel movies. Ninja Scroll, yeah, Ninja Scroll's good. I haven't seen Fist of the North Star.
I don't know what that is. As a kid, I was scared of quicksand. Yeah, dude. So wasn't that a genuine fear for you, quicksand?
No. Why would I knew there was never going to be a time where I'd encounter quicksand.
Really?
Yeah.
You were never. You didn't think like shit,
I would
man.
think like if I did, like now I know you got to pull yourself out. You can't move a lot. Like we learned so much about it for some reason. In the '90s, every movie had quicksand in it.
My point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It was like a genuine fear back then.
Maybe because Jumanji for you, that was a movie that came out in the '90s. So as a kid,
that
maybe
wasn't
you
the
thought
quicksand
it could
as much as the
appear
floor.
in your house.
No, that was the floor, not quicksand.
It turned into quicksand. That was the whole thing.
Yeah, but to me, that's the floor turning into whatever.
Quicksand.
Yeah, but it's not quicksand.
Yeah,
quicksand.
I'm just trying to figure out why you were scared of it.
Everybody was.
No,
I think you hit the nail on the head.
You always think everybody thinks what you think. It's not the case.
Like what? Name another example.
You're always like, because I've never heard that, no one's ever heard it.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen it, no one's ever seen it.
No.
If I'm scared of quicksand, everyone's scared of quicksand.
It's not that.
Thinks that.
It's not that. If I haven't, then nobody has. It's like you'll say like, "Oh, dude, we'll just mention this on the pod because everyone knows." I'm like, "Oh, I've never heard that."
Yeah.
You're like, trust me, everybody knows about it. I'm like, but if I don't know about it, then everyone clearly doesn't know about it.
Right.
Like, well, you're like the only person I've ever met that doesn't know about it.
Usually it's
and I'm
something
like, well, I know
pretty
about
generally
stuff.
well known.
No, it's not.
It's
it's not.
Think so.
It's like the most obscure
Never.
thing.
What could
it's
it
like,
be?
Like for the best example I could give. What's the name of the place you said you could see the cliffs and they mentioned it in Indiana Jones and whatever?
The Nazca Lines.
No one knows what the fuck that is, dude.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people know what the Nazca Line, but I didn't say ahead of the show. Everyone's going to know what this is.
No, I didn't say you did.
And
I'm saying that's a perfect example.
But I would never pose that everyone knows what the Nazca Lines are. That's kind of an obscure one.
Yeah,
but
yeah, like that
the
sounds
examples
just
of this
like
happening are like this, like quicksand. Everyone's afraid of it.
No,
I don't think so.
I didn't say everyone's afraid of quicksand. Okay. I said, wasn't it like a big fear in the '90s and like wasn't that like a thing in the '90s that everyone was afraid of quicksand?
I don't know. I think that the Jumanji did it.
Jumanji wasn't quicksand.
It was. The actual clue was, you better be quick. The floor is quicksand. And then he starts.
I wonder what they
roll
mean.
The dice, roll the dice, and then he sticks in the floor because it hardens.
He doesn't roll the dice. He has to spit them out.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
Quicksand.
Yeah, of course. Given Life knows what the Nazca Lines are.
Well, he knows.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Quicksand was scary in the 70s because of Gilligan's Island. So yeah, pop culture might have had something to do with your fear of quicksand.
Quicksand was a scary thing in the 70s because of Gilligan's Island. Okay, see? So from 70s to the 90s, it was like, dude, everyone watch out for quicksand. Where do you live? New York?
Yeah.
Watch out. Where do you live? Las Vegas, Nevada?
I think they did a good
Watch
job
yourself.
of proving that you would only run into it in like a jungle.
I think we all know that now.
Well, no, even in Jumanji, it's because it was all jungle stuff.
I thought what was going to happen is I was going to be walking down a dirt lot, and then it would start raining, and then it'd be like, oh, shit.
Oh, that's a genuine thing. If you're talking about sinkholes, that's a legit fear. You should be scared of sinkholes then. Yeah. That's
real. Going to happen every day.
That's a real thing. Sinkholes are real.
That's what I'm saying.
There was this one kid playing in his backyard, and he started seeing like smoke coming up out of the floor, and then the entire floor collapsed underneath him, like hundreds of feet down into a fiery abyss. Hell, and underneath this city, it's still on fire to this day. They can't put it out. It's been burning for decades.
Yeah, I've seen it. And they've been trying to put it out.
They can't.
And they can't. And it's like on a farm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an underground coal mine.
Let me read Given Life's sentence or his comment in Shane Falco's voice, and you do the Shane Falco announcer. All right, read the first one.
More.
I'll read the second
Which one? We went all the way through. They're finding more drawings on the ground as far as the Nazca lines. He says.
Okay, and then I'll say, I was afraid of quicksand. I love that this one's quicksand. Just because if you don't move, you won't sink.
Yeah.
Fast. You won't sink fast. Quicksand was in Star Wars too. He's talking about the
trash compactor.
Yeah,
maybe?
The trash compactor for sure.
No, was there maybe in one of the new ones did they do quicksand?
Oh yeah, in fucking he's right.
Yeah.
In fucking the worst movie ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the planet where they do parties.
Right. Yeah.
We all fell through quicksand, and I healed a snake.
Yeah.
The worst movie ever. Oh, I'm holding Chewbacca's airlift. Oh wait, it exploded. Wait, it's not Chewbacca's airlift. The worst movie ever. And Kylo Ren going on kamikaze just towards Rey, and she just does it. It's the worst movie anyway.
Yeah.
Garbage.
That was the second one?
Steamy garbage. That's the last one. That's 8.
Oh, I like the last one though.
8. 6, 7, 8.
9.
Yeah. No, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
And that's 9.
Yeah.
The I don't even remember what it's called, bro.
I like all the shows are
The Force
so
Awakens,
good.
The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
Garbage.
I'm excited for the new shows.
You done?
Yeah.
Weak. Star Wars sucks. They ruined Star Wars. Marvel's really disappointing. DC we might have to look forward to.
Yeah.
This Superman Legacy movie might be sick, dude. Tell me the Suicide Squad wasn't good as fuck. Tell me James Gunn doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Anyway, I'm tired. I need to work tonight. They want me to come in early.
Yeah.
All right. Love you guys. Laters. We'll see you Tuesday for TPTNS, baby.
Thank you. Thank you, chat. As always, making the show more fun.
Always.
Yeah.
No, when they have to rescue Luke Skywalker, but it wasn't.
He's talking about Sarlacc area, I think, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
When they have to rescue Han.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Love you so much. Be safe. We'll see you on that flip-flop. Chase, you're dope, brother.
Yep.
That was fun. See you Tuesday. See you, my guy. Laters. Everyone be safe.
See you guys.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Watch out for aliens in Peru.
Or don't.